Hey guys, it's your girl Vanessa here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how I trim my hair. This is the day that I decided I was just going to do it and just get it over and done with. I was actually going to go ahead and go to a professional to get it done, like get my hair washed and, you know, straightened and then trimmed and all of that good stuff. But because I work out a lot, I just thought it was pointless, because the moment you go and you have it done and it looks nice, and then the hour later you're back in the gym sweating it all out, I just felt like it was a bit pointless. So I decided to do it myself. So if you are going to trim your hair yourself, this video is for you. I'm going to show you step by step how you can do it and also how you can do it safely. So to begin with, just like I showed you guys, you're going to use a Tangle Teezer brush, a wide tooth comb, a small comb, scissors, some conditioner and also some water. So my hair is already in section, so I'm just going to go ahead and just undo every single section and work with that. The less hair you're working with, the easier the process is. So I'm using half a section at a time. Did a bit of finger detangling. To be honest, my hair hasn't been bad at all. I mean, it was not bad because I had already detangled it a few days ago. I shared a video with you guys where I was just talking about just everything while I was detangling my hair. So my hair is basically from that video. I didn't wash my hair straight after because I felt like I needed to do this trim before washing, because I felt like the washing process would be a lot easier, because yeah, you kind of get what I mean. So that's why I decided to do it. So essentially I sprayed my hair with some water, went in with the conditioner just like you saw, and then I used the wide tooth comb just to pass through the hair until I felt like it was enough, like it was properly detangled. Then I'm going in with the Tangle Teezer brush just to smooth everything out, and then after that I'm now going to use the small comb and again just pass it through. I'm showing you guys what my hair looks like right now. You can see it starts off being quite thick at the bottom, and then it gets to a certain extent, it starts to become a little bit thin. To be honest, that doesn't always mean that it's damaged hair. Everybody's hair is completely different. Some people have like the same level of thickness throughout the entire hair, and then some it just starts to thin out a little bit towards the end. But I did feel like, because I haven't had a trim for over a year and a half, I believe, my hair was most definitely due a trim. And I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to get rid of like all the thin parts. Okay, so where my hair starts to thin out, I'm just going to get rid of all of it. And trust me, that was a lot of inches. I think we're talking about maybe 4 to 5 inches. So that's a lot of inches that I got off of my hair. So essentially I passed the comb. So you want to pass the small comb through, starting from the roots. Make sure that you properly detangle it with the small comb, and then pass it again. The place when you start to get resistance, that's the part of the hair that needs to go basically. So usually that indicates that you may have a bit of split end there or damaged hair, and basically that's why it's not as smooth through the comb like the other parts of your hair. So essentially I just placed my fingers through just to secure the part that I wanted to keep, and then I used the scissors to just cut through the part that I didn't want to, and that's what it looks like. Now, just like you saw earlier guys, I did take out quite a lot of inches off of my hair, but at the same time it felt so good, because looking at my hair I could literally see that it had the same thickness literally all the way through, so from the roots all the way to the bottom. And that's the goal. That's the goal that I want with my hair going forward. If it is going to continue to grow, which I know it will, I want it to kind of like retain the same thickness. So that's what I will be working towards, and that just means that I'm gonna have to perhaps just dust my hair a bit more often. Dusting just means you're not really trimming, but you're just getting rid of like some of the raggedy kind of looking ends. So I will be doing that every time that I wash my hair, and that will just help me to, like, you know, get rid of any kind of split ends if I may be getting them, or just make sure that my ends are kind of looking okay most of the time. And hopefully that will help me retain the same thickness in my hair throughout, because like I said, my hair normally was healthy. Like, I was happy with the health of it, but I just wasn't happy with the way that it was looking in terms of it being thick in some areas and thin towards the end. So that's why I'm cutting out so many inches. Just like I said before, guys, I haven't trimmed my hair in so long. I think it's over a year and a half. I think the last time that I did a trim was before I actually got pregnant for my last child. So it's been a really long time, and I felt like it was most definitely overdue. And when I was combing my hair, I was literally getting a lot of resistance towards the end. My hair was knotting a lot. I was getting single strand knots. So yeah, it just wasn't looking good. So it was definitely due a trim. I probably didn't need to cut as much as I did, but like I said, I'm absolutely happy with the decision that I made to cut my hair to the extent that I did, and I'm quite happy with the length of it right now, and I know it will continue to grow. So let me know, guys, how often do you trim your hair? Is it something that you do on a regular? To be completely honest, you do not need to trim your hair every single month or on a regular basis at all, unless there is really a need for it. If your hair is just naturally healthy all the way through, you do not really need a trim, to be honest. So that's why I don't do it very often, and yeah, and you don't really have to do it often either. So but yeah, just let me know how often you do your trims. Do you do trims at all? I know there are some people that are sensitive when it comes to like watching content where people cut their hair for religious reasons, and I do apologize for that. If that's you, this video is definitely not for you. But yeah, so this is basically the process. It's very simple. It's really easy to do it yourself. You can use the first cut that you did as reference if you want to, just so that your hair ends up having the same length. To be honest, because I don't straighten my hair at all, I can't remember the last time that I actually used heat on my hair. There was a time that I went to the hairdressers to get my hair like straightened and everything, and that was a complete fail. And since that time, I just haven't been back. So I don't usually use heat on my hair. So I don't really mind if my hair is not the same length, because I rarely wear my hair silk press or kind of like straighten, so it doesn't really matter to me. But I do feel like I did a good job, so I'm going to show you guys the results at the end, and also basically how much hair we've been able to get out. So yeah, just keep on watching. Now, if you made it to this point of the video, please go ahead and like it, guys, especially if you like what you're seeing. And also, I want to use this opportunity just to say a huge thank you on the feedback on my last video with regards to locking my hair. That video was honestly like, you know, an honest chit chat with you guys, and I would love that you guys gave me some feedback, so thank you so much. Now guys, do you see what I mean? Like, look at this, for example. Like, you can see that hair definitely needs to go, right? It is so many inches though. Like, can you see how much length I have to get rid of? That's a lot of inches. But it's better to let go of that and have the right thickness to your hair, and also like for it to be healthy, compared to like holding on to length but having kind of like unhealthy hair or sort of like unhealthy looking hair. So to me, health is more important than length, and that's also one of the reasons why I'm doing this. So I just want to get rid of like all the thin areas and just get my hair to have the same kind of like thickness throughout. And yeah, so like I said, you don't have to trim it to the same extent. So if your hair is okay and maybe just has like a little bit of split end, you don't need to trim as much as I did. But the way to find out about the part that you need to trim is where you start to get resistance on the comb, even after you've like properly detangle it. So that's the part that you need to get rid of. So to be honest, I was getting the resistance mostly towards the end. But like I said, because I really just wanted to get rid of some of the length of my hair anyways, that's why I was cutting it a lot sooner. But yeah, so just listen to your hair and do what is best for you. And look at that. Can you see how the hair looks really good? Like it's the same length, the same thickness all the way across, and that is absolutely amazing. So after I finish a section, just like you're seeing here, I'm just twisting that part and I'm moving on to the next section, and I'm going basically to repeat the whole thing until it's completely done. Now the whole process took me about an hour and a half, and to be honest, that wasn't bad at all considering how much hair I have. So to trim your hair is very quick, and it's something that you can do pretty easily. Obviously, if you're not confident with using your scissors, please go ahead and see a professional that can help you do this. I'm not a professional myself, but this worked for me, and I was definitely happy with the results, or like the outcome. So yeah, if you're not confident, it's always better to pay someone that knows what they're doing and get it done for you properly. Okay guys, so we are completely done, and this is the result, guys. This is the result. I'm absolutely happy with the outcome. My hair honestly feels super nice and healthy. It is shorter for sure, but I'm absolutely happy with it because all these thin ends are gone. Like usually when I would twist my hair, guys, it would start to thin at the end, and I just hated that so much, whereas now it's literally like the same thickness all the way through, and I absolutely love that. So I'm going to try and maintain it this way, which means I'm going to just do regular dusting or kind of like regular trims if I need to. And yeah, I absolutely love this. My husband also loved it as well. I was like, oh, you look very different, and it suits you. But anyway, I hope that you guys found this video somewhat helpful, and this is your sign. If you've been sitting on the fence about trimming your hair, this is your sign to get that hair trimmed off and to get rid of it, especially if it's not healthy. So this is how much hair I trimmed off of my hair, guys. Right now the hair is damp, so I'm pretty sure when it's dry it's going to be a lot more, but yeah, it felt so good to just let go of the hair that I wasn't happy with. So yeah, I'm really happy. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the video. Please thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.